Hey guys, it's Trushang, your host for this channel. In today's video, I'm going to discuss about opinion essay, how you can write introduction, how you can write body paragraphs, and what you can write in conclusion. And I'm sure at the end of this video, you will learn how you can write a wonderful opinion essay. I have I have taken a specific example of opinion essay and then discussed what you should do in pre-writing phase and writing phase. So without having any further ado, let's get straight into it. As you can see, this is our topic. Some people believe that public library is necessary. However, others feel that the public library is useless. What is your opinion? Include relevant examples of your knowledge and experience. So guys, basically we have, they had given us one situation and we need to give our opinion. Basically, this is an opinion essay. So let's discuss what you should do in pre-writing phase before starting your writing. Firstly, what you should do whenever you write any essay. Let's see what we have written here. First and foremost, you need to read the question carefully. You need to read questions twice, thrice in order to understand the topic. And then you need to identify the type of essay, whether it's opinion essay, whether it's discussion essay, or whether it's double question. And then you need to underline the keywords. You need to do this in 1 minute, guys. And here we have keywords, public library, and whether it's necessary or useless. The second thing we need to do is we need to plan our essay. In that category, we need to brainstorm the relevant ideas. Here, the word relevant matters a lot. We need to think about the ideas which are relevant to the topic. Then we need to make some notes, and then we need to take our clear positions which we are going to support throughout the essay. So guys, these are the things which we need to do before starting our writing. For reading and analyzing, we need to spare 1 minute, and then for brainstorming and making notes, you can spare up to 4 to 5 minutes. So basically you need to spare 5 minutes in order to do all this thing. Now, let's see how we can write introduction and what are the components of introduction. The first thing which you can write in introduction can be hook sentence. I would like to tell you here that hook sentence is not necessary. If you feel that you are running short of words, then you can write hook sentence. Otherwise, it is not academic writing and hook sentence is not mandatory over here. The second and most important thing is paraphrasing or restructuring. We are given a topic. We need to paraphrase the topic. We need to restructure the topic. We can use grammatical variation. We can use some excellent paraphrasing words, synonyms in order to say the same thing in different words. The third main component of introduction could be clearly defining our opinion in introduction. Hence, it would be easy for examiner to follow what he or she will expect in the following body paragraph. If you want to get higher marks for introduction, at least you should include paraphrasing and your opinion. Hook sentence is not necessary. I'm again repeating it. And if you feel that your introduction is quite short, then you can add hook sentence. Now, let's see how we can write introduction for this particular topic. So let's have a look at the topic first so that you will have an idea. Okay, here you can see that some people believe that public library is necessary. However, others feel that public library is useless. What is your opinion? So how we have written the introduction for that? It is often argued whether the public library should be mandatory or not. Although economically disadvantaged student might benefit from it, in my opinion, it is waste of government's capital. So guys, it is short and sweet introduction. This just it is merely of 31 words and it is more than enough. What we did paraphrasing. We haven't included a hook sentence, which is not necessary in my essays. I seldom include hook sentences. So in order to replace necessary, we have used mandatory. In order to use useless, we have used waste of government's capital. We have taken our position. We had partial agreement, and we have used the complex sentences. We have used although, and we have stated our opinion as well. In order to show our lexical resources, we have used this wonderful phrase called economically disadvantaged. So I hope you understand what I have included in introduction and what's necessary. Now let's move to the body paragraphs. How you can write the body paragraph. Guys, if you have any questions related to any specific topic, feel free to ask me in the comment section below, and I would be happy to help. So in body paragraph, 3 things should be there. First and foremost, topic sentence, then explanation, and then relevant example. If you include these 3 things, I'm sure you'll be able to grab the higher marks for your body paragraph and all the 4 writing scoring parameters. I've added some animations to make it more better. Let's see how it works. Anyways, let's see the body paragraph and idea number 1. You know that we had taken the partial agreement. So let's just have a look at our introduction so that you will be more you can expect what we can write in body paragraph. Here we have said that although economically disadvantaged student might benefit, we are accepting that economically poor student will benefit from public library, but we think that it is waste of government's capital. So our position should be like it's waste of government capital, and that we need to justify in our body paragraphs. So let's see how we can write it. Okay, so our topic sentence for idea number 1 could be, to begin with, the major reason why public libraries should not be promoted can be the advent of digital media. To begin with, as a connector, and the major reason why public libraries should not be promoted, they have said that public library is useless. Instead of that, we have written should not be promoted, can be advent of digital media. So this is our topic sentence. Now we need to justify, we need to provide explanation how public libraries should not be promoted with the advent of digital media. Let's see how we have written this. This is because electronic devices such as smartphones, laptops, and tablets are ubiquitous amid people from all walks of life. Therefore, in a vast majority of cases, they can download free ebooks for almost every subject within no time if their devices are connected to internet. So what we have written that public libraries should not be promoted because of the advent of digital media, and now we have justified how, because electronic devices such as smartphones, laptops, and tablets are quite common among people from all walks of life. It is seen with people who are poor, who are economically sound, so it's not a big deal, and therefore they can download free ebooks for every subject if their devices are connected to internet, and internet is easily available these days. And then we will give example. So let's see how we have given the example. Numerous schools, for example, nowadays promote digital learning through ebooks which can be accessed anywhere, anytime by their students. Guys, you should give examples which are relevant to your topic sentence, your explanation, and to the main topic. You cannot give some statistical examples which are not quite familiar with the topic. So always try to include examples which are relevant to your explanation, your topic sentence, and your main topic. Now let's discuss about the idea number 2. In our body paragraph number 1, we are going to discuss two ideas because this is our strong side. So let's see how we can write our idea number 2. I hope this is clear. This is topic sentence and then explanation and then example. Okay. So this is our body paragraph number 1, idea number 2. Moreover, this is a connector through which examiner can understand that you are switching from one idea to another. Moreover, by reducing the number of public libraries, administration can save lots of funds and resources which can be used for development of other sectors such as education and health. So guys, here what I have said that by reducing the number of public libraries, administration can save a lot of money which can be used for development of other sectors. So again, we have justified our position, what we can do with the money which we get by minimizing the number of libraries. So this is all about body paragraph number 1. We have discussed two ideas and those two ideas are relevant to our main topic. Now, let's switch to the body paragraph number 2. Okay, in body paragraph number 2, we need to discuss the opposite view because we have taken the partial agreement. If you have choose this side, if you're on fully agreement side, then you don't need to discuss the opposite view. But since we have said that although economically disadvantaged people might benefit from it, we need to discuss it right now. So let's discuss how you can write the body paragraph number 2. And guys, you need to be very careful. You need to use some phrases which should look like that you are a little bit weaker on this side and you are more stronger on your side. So let's see how you can use connectors. Firstly, let's once again recap what you can include in your body paragraph number 2: topic sentence, an explanation, and then example. The same structure for both the body paragraph. Now let's see how we can write our body paragraph number 2. Here you have noted that I've used admittedly. Why I've used admittedly? Because we are admitting that yes, we believe that it's waste of capital money. Still, people from a poor background are getting some benefit from that. So the first line is, the first topic sentence is in this body paragraph number 2 is, the government funded libraries might, I've used might because it shows that we are on weaker side for this, might be advantageous for underprivileged pupils. Then we need to say how it can be useful. So we have written that not everyone is from financially stable backgrounds and can afford to purchase expensive books or to use smartphones to access ebooks. Yes, this is completely acceptable situation because not everybody is from financially capable background, so they cannot afford to purchase expensive books or smartphones to access ebooks. For such learners, the facilities provided by the public libraries are beneficial in terms of upgrading their academic skills. So for such learners, the facilities provided by public libraries, the books provided by them are beneficial in terms of upgrading their academic scorecards. So we have explained how public libraries are useful for poor people, for poor students. And again, what we need to do, we need to refute our claim. So let's see how we can refute our claim. Nevertheless, many charitable organizations or philanthropic persons donate substantial amount to provide free educational materials to poor students. So this is an excellent paragraph. What we did, firstly, we accepted that yes, it's advantageous for poor students. Then we have explained how it could be useful for poor students. And then we are again refuting to justify our position that nevertheless, many charitable organizations or philanthropic persons donate substantial amount to provide free educational materials to poor students. So that although this situation exists, still there are some people who are still there to support poor students. So there is no need of library. It just wants to say that. So this is how you can write your concession body paragraph. Guys, this is very useful to know about this paragraph, because if you have written paragraph uh, appropriately in this regard, you are good to go. I'll bet you that you'll score more than 7 bands if you have written this consistent paragraph right, especially in opinion essay. Now, let's see what we can include in a conclusion. So in conclusion, we need to state our position with our main ideas. Let's see how we have written. We need to restate our opinion with main ideas. And this is how our conclusion looks like. To conclude, in my perspective, despite offering benefits to certain section of society, the public libraries are burdened on the state economy, especially in this digital era where student can access most of the learning resources online. So guys, I have compiled everything what we have written in introduction and body paragraph in the shortest format. What I did to conclude, in my perspective, instead of your opinion, you can write this word. Despite, we have used, although in introduction, we have used despite over here. Despite offering benefit to certain section of society, it means despite offering advantages to poor students, the public libraries are burden on state economy. It means they are useless. They are waste of government resources, especially in digital era, because we had talked about advent of digital media, where student can access most of the learning resources online. So guys, I'm sure that this conclusion had helped you to recap what we have discussed throughout our essay. Now, let's see why this essay deserves mandate. I have discussed each and every writing parameters for that, and I'm going to discuss it with you so that you will understand why this essay deserves mandate. So let's because it fulfills all the scoring criteria, and let's discuss one by one. First, task achievement addresses all parts of the question. In question, if you remember, they had given us 2 sides, so we had discussed 2 sides and presented ourselves. Secondly, we have written more than 250 words. Thirdly, we had clear position throughout the essay. So let's see what we had discussed in task achievement. Task achievement, we discussed 2 sides. We have written 250 words, more than 250 words. We had clear position. So if you have 3 things, these 3 things, then you're good to go. You'll be able to score your desired band score. Now let's discuss about cohesion and coherence. In coherence and cohesion section, we have used proper paragraphing. We had 4 paragraphs. One is for introduction, 2 is for each body paragraph, and then conclusion. Also, we used connective devices naturally and appropriately, such as to begin with, moreover, and admittedly. It's not only about using connective devices, it's all about how you can use them. It should be natural. It should look like effortless. Your essay is flowing your essay is flowing. I mean, examiner does not need to make efforts to read your essay. Then the third thing is developed ideas coherently, and writer has effectively explained all the ideas with relevant example. If you remember, we had given example in body paragraph 1, we had given example in body paragraph 2. So examples are always needed in order to justify your position. Now let's move to the scoring parameter number 3. So the third writing scoring parameter is lexical resources. And in that we have used proper paraphrasing. We had used number of excellent words to show the examiner that yes, we have a range of vocabulary. What are those specific words? Topic specific vocabulary. Economically disadvantaged, it means poor, those who are from poor backgrounds. Ubiquitous means common. Like we can say that smartphones have become ubiquitous. Instead of saying common, you can use ubiquitous. This is an excellent phrase. And all walks of life. It means people from all the class, like from poor, middle class, or upper class. Philanthropic means those who are always engaged in charitable work. We can say philanthropic. Underprivileged, I mean those who are from poor backgrounds, we can use underprivileged. It is also an excellent word. And then the third thing is natural usage of vocabulary. It shouldn't look like that we are forcing ourselves to use some word. Throughout the essay, it looks like that we are using our vocabulary naturally and appropriately. So that's the reason we deserve mandate in lexical resource. Now, let's move to the scoring parameter number 4, and that is grammatical range and accuracy. First and foremost, we have used complex and compound sentences precisely. Second thing, we have used various phrases to show contradictions such as although, despite, nevertheless, and admittedly. If you remember, we have used although in introduction, we have used despite in conclusion, we have used admittedly and nevertheless in our body paragraph number 2. And we did not make significant errors with various grammatical concepts such as articles, prepositions, subject verb agreement, and punctuation. Yes, punctuation is also most important thing which we need to consider. So guys, this is all about this opinion essay explanation. Hope this video is quite useful in understanding how you can write opinion essay. If you have any question, any queries, feel free to ask me. I have discussed how you can write your introduction, body paragraph, and your conclusion. I'm looking forward to receive any queries from you. And if you find this information useful, then share it with your friends who are preparing for IELTS. Thanks a lot and bye for now.